Today we're going to be starting lesson 8.3, which is about the area of circles and semicircles, and this will be our first part of this lesson. We'll be using a new formula, and the formula is here on the page. Area equals pi times the radius squared. The value of pi that we'll be using is 3.14, and remember the radius is when you have the distance that is from the center of the circle out to the circle, so it's just halfway across the circle. Our first sample problem, you can draw this circle. If you look, it's giving us a radius of 21 feet. We're going to be doing 3 lines of work to solve these problems. Your first line is going to be writing the formula. So if you'd like to write a capital A instead of the word area, that's fine. So area equals pi times the radius squared. Our second line is going to be where we substitute in the values that we know. We know that we use 3.14 for pi. We know from looking at the picture that the radius of this circle is 21. So our second line of work with substitution would look like this. Area, or A, equals 3.14 times 21 squared. Now we'll grab our calculator and we'll multiply this together. Be careful that you don't accidentally square the value of pi times 21. That's a common mistake. You may want to actually do the 21 squared first, so 21 times 21, and then multiply it by 3.14. When you've done that multiplication, you should get a solution or an answer of the area equals 1,384 and 74/100 feet squared. The second example that we're going to do today is related to the shower spray. The question says, how many square feet of the ground are being sprayed by the beach shower? If you look at the picture, they give you a label for the diameter of this circle. Since our formula uses radius, we will have to divide this in half in order to use the radius number correctly. So 72 divided by 2 is 36 inches. The only other special case for this problem is if you look, we're supposed to figure out how many square feet are being sprayed. So we're going to have to do one more conversion. We're going to have to change 36 inches into feet. Now we know that 1 foot is worth 12 inches. So how many feet would 36 inches be? It would be 3 feet. So we're going to use 3 feet when we do our work for this formula. So again, we'll do 3 lines of work. The first line will be writing your formula. Area equals pi times the radius squared. Our second line is substitution, where we'll replace pi with the number we use, 3.14, and we'll replace the r with the radius, which is in feet. In this case, it's 3. So here's what our second line of work looks like. Again, we'll go consult our calculator and we'll multiply 3.14 times 3 squared, or 3 times 3. Again, be careful that you don't square the value of pi times 3. Make sure you're squaring just the 3. You might want to just think of it as 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times pi. Your answer then would be 28 and 26/100 feet squared. What you're going to do today to practice area of circles is a drag and drop activity that you will find in Google Slides. If you have any questions, please reach out and ask me.